Today on the Monday Marketing Minisode, Natalie and I are discussing apps for your design business. What are our favorites? Tune in and find out.
Have you hit a wall when it comes to growing your interior design business? Then welcome to Wingnut Social, the podcast specifically designed to accelerate your business through increased social media presence, impactful online content, and translating digital influence into physical success. This is your social media tightly fastened. Now welcome the host of Wingnut Social, Darla Powell.
Hey there, Wingnuts. Welcome to the Monday Marketing Minisode. I am your host, the head grand high poobah of all things Wingnut, and I'm joined by the infamous nag, Natalie and Graff.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Natalie, today we're discussing about the applications that we use daily in Darla Powell Interior, shameless plug, our interior design business, and
Wingnut Social, but that's not a shameless plug since this is a Wingnut Social podcast.
This whole podcast is a shameless plug if you really think about it.
Oh, well, we're not very shameless, are we?
Right. So, you know what, Natalie? I've been thinking of changing the name of the Monday Marketing Minisode. One of our guests, our past guest, Cheryl Keys Clendenin, Freedom, suggested that the name should be Mini Potty. It's kind of grown on me. I kind of like Mini Potty. A, it's funny. And B, it's a little,
Yeah, I have no
juvenile.
Words. I have no words.
If you guys like Mini Potty compared to Monday Marketing Minisode, let me know. Email me. I'll change it. I am just that girl to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Without further ado, let's get into our top 4 applications for your interior design business. Okay, so starting at number 4 for our interior design business and Wingnut Social, I'm going to start out with Canva.
What is Canva?
Canva is a very Darla-proof, user-friendly, idiot-proof, cop-proof, firefighter-proof.
But I don't use it, so how is it firefighter-proof?
Well, you haven't needed to use it because that's not what you do here at either of the companies. It's a graphic design app that's pretty plug and play. You can design graphics for, your advertising, for your Instagram posts, for your Facebook posts, for promotions you're making, and it's really easy to use. And most of you guys are probably very familiar with it, but it's really saved us a ton of money on having to hire a professional, quote unquote, graphic designer because it's super easy. You can go to canva.com and you can even, for a slight upgrade, you can upgrade to having your personal brand colors in there, your personal fonts. So it's actually really, really great. And that is our number 4 app to help you with your interior design business. And we even use it for our show graphics at Wingnut Social.
Well, I'm glad. If I ever need some graphic designs, I know you can handle that for me.
I almost can.
Oh, good.
I'm telling you, it's Darla-proof.
Well, I'll call Jessie. Jessie will take care of it for me.
All right. And our number 3 app for our businesses, now we don't use this for the interior design side because we use something else for that. Stay tuned. You'll hear what that is Asana, A-S-A-N-A, asana.com, right? For project management for Wingnut Social. And we started using this because we were forced to. We had our arms twisted by Shayna Heinrichsey, our Wingnut social media director.
She did because she felt that too many things were getting left out. Things were getting lost. Where were we writing things down? Although we use G Suite and we put everything in the drive, there was still some miscommunication of what had to be done and client trackers and how to keep track of potential clients, this client, that client. And voila, we went to Asana. And let me tell you, on my side and what I'm responsible for in the Wingnut Social, Asana's been a lifesaver because I can change dates if I have a new lead of a customer or someone, a potential client. I can put that, hey, I sent them an email yesterday. I'm due to follow up, next week, and all the dates can be changed. There's little comments in there that if Darla knows something or Shayna knows something, they can leave me a comment right under my task that's created for this potential client. Hey, Natalie, when you call this one, don't forget this, don't forget that. And it's very helpful to keep me organized. So if it can keep me organized, it's pretty good.
Yeah, because Natalie is not someone to write things down. If you guys are familiar listeners with the show, you know that she likes to keep things in her head.
I do.
So when I say this was forced on us by Shayna, it was really forced on us. And I won't lie, there is a little bit of a steep learning curve. It took me a hot minute to get around the navigation of it, what it's capable of. But now it feels pretty comfortable and pretty familiar. And I know that there's a little bonus app. Monday.com, I know, is an app that a lot of designers like that is compared to Asana. So, we haven't tried that. I don't have hands-on with Monday.com, but I know a lot of you guys like that too. I think it's pretty similar. But for us, we have Asana and we really love it. And what I really like about it too are the integrations that you can use with Asana. I have Dropbox, I have Gmail. So if I see anything in Dropbox that's applicable to a thread in our Asana app, I can just shoot it to the guys, shoot it to the girls and say, here, I just really love it. It just makes everything so much more manageable and easier. And thank you, Shayna, for that. Hey there, Wingnuts. Do you love doing your own social media, but just don't have a sound strategy in place? Are you just throwing images at the wall, hoping they stick to your ideal client? Well then, Natalie and I are super excited to tell you about our Wingnut Social Strategy Package. One of our expert social media wingnuts will help you discover your goals, analyze your current performance, build your customized social marketing plan, and coach you on the implementation. It's a tremendous value, and you can find out more by going to wingnutsocial.com/services or by giving us a call at 1-877-WINGNUT. Again, that's wingnutsocial.com/services or 1-877-WINGNUT. Now, back to the show.
And our number 2 app.
Number 2, hee.
Slack.
Slack, right? This was almost my number 1 because I
know, but Slack we use for the interior design side and Wingnut Social side. Now there is one small.
Wait, before you go on, Slack is SLACK, just like it sounds. Slack. Okay, what is it?
Okay, so Slack basically keeps you organized instead of texting everybody. Mm-hmm. Like if I want to text Darla about a client, then only Darla and I see that. But if I text Darla about a client within Slack, then everybody can see it, and everybody that needs to be in that, you create channels. So let's say Joe Smith is going to be our client, and we put all these people in the channel. All of the girls that need to be familiar with Joe Smith's project is in that channel. And if I'm in that channel, I can say, hey, Joe's tile's coming in on Monday. Don't forget. And Johanna can chime in and say, hey, yeah, I got that on my calendar. I'll accept delivery. So it's a very simple way to keep everything in one place and to keep all your clients in one place. So if there's ever something you needed to go back and check and say, hey, wait, when did Natalie say that tile was going on? She could go back into the channel tile, client Joe Smith, click on it, and says, oh yeah, Natalie said that was going to come here. And it keeps everybody honest. And it keeps everybody on top of things and be like, no, I told you that. That's in Slack. Go look at Slack. And it's, you can tag people. And it's really great. So if I only want Darla to see it, I just @ Darla and she sees it. So it's a pretty cool app.
Yeah, I love Slack. It is actually my most favorite. And that's another one that Shayna implemented with us. And now I think she's kind of pulling her hair out because she hates texting. And that's how I like to communicate. So I'm texting in all the threads. But what Slack has helped eliminate is if you have employees or if you have people or team members or you can even add subs to this working for you, is it eliminates all those separate text messages and stuff getting lost in the sauce. And it just organizes everything. I actually was on a panel at Spring Market in High Point with Jarrett Yoshida for ASID. That's the same one I was on with Corey Damon Jenkins. Man crushes both of them. And I turned him on to Slack and he sent me a message saying, thank you so much. My team loves Slack. It's so amazing. I think that, it was really close. It was a tie for number 1, but
there is one annoying thing about Slack.
Oh, what is that?
When you're trying to take the day off and you don't want anybody to bother you, you do have to turn your notifications off.
Oh, there's a setting in there though. You can actually put,
there is.
You can actually put Natalie Graff is out, on the boat or vacation, and you won't get any of them.
I know.
It's incredibly customizable. Oh, again, just like Asana, you can actually integrate other apps in there too. Calendar, Dropbox, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If I hadn't already mentioned that, I can't remember. It's been a long week. Okay. And last, but certainly not least, our number 1 application, mostly for the interior design business. It's that's what it was created for. That's what we use it for. And actually it takes the place of Asana on the interior design side. And that is, drumroll please,
MyDoma.
MyDoma Studios. Thanks to Sarah Daniele and Luann Nagara for hooking us up with that little gem. We run all of our clients' everything in MyDoma Studios. And this has been such a godsend for us because it has eliminated again all those, client emails back and forth, all those texts, all those, well, not all the phone calls, but most of the phone calls, client communication, all under one roof. MyDoma, and it's so funny. Their little logo is I think MyDoma does mean my home, right? Right. So much better because our clients have been very happy with us. But I think if they had to complain, because we have asked a couple of them, the number one complaint is all the emails and stuff going back and forth. It's annoying. So what they can do is they have their own client portal. They can log in, look at their account, see any pending communications, dates, stuff coming in, proposals. I think you and Johanna love it.
Absolutely. I like the package side of it.
You said package.
I did. But I do like the package side because I had a potential design client call me and I wanted to take some time off and didn't want to really have to be bothered with any of the businesses for a couple days. And so what I did before I took the time off is I created a special package customized to this client, and I sent him an email and a link for him to pay me so he could pay me while I was gone. And it's great. And you can customize anything. If you have a client that's special and only wants to do some consulting, you can send them a bill quickly for consulting. You just make a package. Mm-hmm. And not everybody has to see that package. Your package can be just for that client. I know. I'm a 12-year-old boy. You are.
And you know who uses that really, really well? If you want to see an example of someone who used the packages for MyDoma, and I think she's going to be on a well-designed business discussing that topic, is Sarah Lynn Brennan, who's our Wingnut Wednesday guest, talking about, published in magazines and stuff like that. So be sure to tune in on Wednesday, but she's got it going on. I'm actually going to go over there and rob some of her stuff.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. And actually, we do use MyDoma for Wingnut Social a little bit. We've had to customize it a little bit, and we've had to change it, but that's another way to quickly sell a strategy package.
Yeah, exactly. So the strategy packages that Natalie's talking about, if you're unfamiliar, we do have a lot of designers that sign up for that like to do their own social media, but need some direction and some strategy on how to do it. So if you hop over to wingnutsocial.com/services, you'll see that. And that is, look at the Google reviews. The reviews for the strategy package have been just stellar, overwhelming. Everybody's over the moon with their strategy package because it's so complete, so thorough, so robust. Shayna does a very good job on those. So
to wrap it up,
our top four. The first one is Canva. Pretty basic, but I'd be remiss if I didn't share that with you. Number 3 is Asana, ASANA. These will all be in the show notes, by the way. Number 2 is Slack. Oh, God, so close. Such a close one for number 1 because it's really made my life so much better. And number 1, MyDoma for your interior design business.
I would have to say that Slack is more for an internal.
Oh, yeah, it is, but it could be.
More internal.
You can include external people in there, but I don't know. I haven't really.
I don't know if you want the external people.
I don't want to make a mistake.
No.
And say, man, that contractor sucks. And then
no.
And then he's in that project thread.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. And yeah, I don't think we should do that.
No, I don't think so either. I agree. Because, between you and me being, redheaded and blonde, we're bound to make a mistake. All right, guys. So that's it. Those are our top apps. Please be sure to follow us on social at Wingnut Social. If you need some strategy for your social media marketing, check us out at wingnutsocial.com. And we'll see you on Wingnut Wednesday.
So long.
See ya.
You've reached the end of this episode of Wingnut Social, but that's only your first step. Be sure to head to wingnutsocial.com to reach out to us directly and schedule your free consultation with one of our Wingnut Social Media Specialists to take your business from social mediocre to social media master. We'll see you on the next episode of Wingnut Social, your social media tightly fastened.
What's it called? What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't even know what Canva is because I don't use Canva. I only use the other 3.
All done.